Good afternoon, softball fans, and welcome here to Veterans Memorial Park as we're getting ready here for the sectional semifinal here as the Oakfield Lady Oaks are going to be taking on the Johnson Creek Bluejays. Had an interview with Coach Rob Schaefer a few minutes ago, and we'll play that here as well as go through a couple of our ads, and we'll come back and find out what we know about their lineup. Joining me here today on the broadcast again is my son. Very fortunate I am again to have him joining me here. I enjoy calling the game with him and getting his 2 cents about what happens as well. So just flipping through the cameras real quick, just making a check. We've got the base one. We've got the dugout one, and we're going to be working yet to see if I can get the other one over on first base. But the rain is supposed to come in, and we got to be careful with our equipment. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics. Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Hankey, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Hankey, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Hankey, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Great game, and thank you for all you do.
I really appreciate that.
Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield, a proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon.
It'll be a great game.
Welcome back here to
thank
the
you
Home
for
and
all
Auto
you do.
pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Oakfield Lady Oaks, Coach Rob Schaefer. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jeff. I enjoy talking to you.
I love it as well, and I think I keep sharing this all the time. I'm so appreciative of the opportunity to come here to Oakfield. You guys treat us so well here, and you got such a talented team of girls and great community support, so I really love it. So, Coach, talk to me about this. This is a second game here in the regional. Talk about how we got here.
Yeah, so we had, boy, I don't even remember. It was so long ago. Beat Lords on Tuesday here. Lords is a conference rival. We were not as sharp as we need to be, and we'll be sharper tonight. And prior to Lords, we had a bye.
Well, welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. I don't know why we have the wrong video. I'm going to see if I can get that corrected here as we get ready through the national anthem. We'll make sure you don't miss first pitch here. So, again, I had a chance to talk to Rob Schaefer. He is excited about this repeat opportunity here as he's going to be taking on the Bluejays again from Johnson Creek. And we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here on Radio.
Of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Oakfield Lady Oaks.
Welcome back here,
Coach Rob Schaefer. Coach, welcome to the show.
Oakfield
Thanks,
Veteran
Jeff.
Memorial
I
Park.
enjoy talking
Caleb,
to
let's
you.
talk about a little bit about
love
what
it
you were
as
looking
well,
at as
and I
far
think I
as
keep
some of the
sharing this all the
batting
time. I'm
averages, maybe, or
so
give us the setup here
appreciative of the opportunity
Johnson
to come
Creek
here
Blue
to
Jays coming
Oakfield.
in here.
You guys treat
for
us
their
so
batting
well
lineup.
here, and
Leading off
you
is
got
gonna
such a
be number
talented
3,
team
Maddie
of girls and
Imperial.
great community support,
batting
so I really
second,
love
number
it. So,
5, Haley
Coach, talk to
Fincutter.
me about this. Is second
third,
game here in the
number 10,
regional. Talk
Jenna
about how we got
Fincutter.
here.
Yeah,
Batting
so
fourth, number 4,
we
Laney
had,
Benz.
boy, I don't
Batting
even
fifth,
remember.
number
It was so long
18,
ago.
Haley Valheim.
Beat Lords on Tuesday
Number
here.
6.
Lords is a
Batting
conference
sixth,
rival.
number 7, Taylor.
We were not
Douglas.
as sharp as we need to be, and we'll be sharp.
Number 24 is batting 7th, Molly Ultroder. In the 8 hole is going to be number 14, Haley Walk. Batting number 9 is going to be number 8, Marley Benz.
Welcome again. So we got our defense set up here. Oakfield is the home team here in this sectional semifinal. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't pull up the proper interview here for Rob Schaefer. I'm not sure if I cut the wrong one, scrambling around here because of the weather, trying to make sure we protected our equipment the best that we could. And you've got Ellie Lamanska on the mound here for the defense. This is a repeat from last year. I just wanted to also take a check at here. Oh, what happened to my TV screen here? So we'll set the defense here, if you would, Caleb, please, for Oakfield. Over at first base, or start out with Allie, I guess.
On the mound, Ali Omanska, number 9. Catching, number 18, Savannah Tapp. At first base is going to be Georgia Hoffman. Second base is going to be Ryan Vielbig. Shortstop, Krista Sabel. At third base is going to be Alexis Liebenow. The outfield, we got left fielder Stella Hoffman. Center fielder Olivia Robinson. And in right field is going to be Marissa Kotke.
Really looking forward to this contest here, Caleb. First pitch right on the outside edge for a strike. So we've got the center field camera to get tipped over, so it's a little bit cockeyed. Hopefully you can live with that. If not, we'll get out there and fix it. You have a job also to make sure that you guys are participating in the chat on in Google. It's one of the things that we request as well, because the ladies get to see that playing back at the same time. 1-1 is the count here to the leadoff hitter. That's going to be fouled off to the left-hand side. See if I can get the fingers working over here. And there's your dugout cam up there. And see if I've got that all working as well. It's good to see that that's up and running as well. Here's the next pitch. Slap hitter to the left-hand side again. That's going to be foul. Keeps the count at 1-2. Again, I love the fact that we get to set up right here behind the umpires, and you get a chance to hear from them as well. Slap hit to the third baseman, picked up, fired across the diamond, and getting the out. Nice job over there by number 8, Alexis Liebenow, for the Oakfield Lady Oaks. 1 out.
5-3 ground out there for Bergowitz.
She hit it well, but right there, Liebenow was expecting it.
Up now, number 5, Haley Fincutter.
Fincutter plays which position? There's 2 of them here, so this one is the
Center fielder.
Center fielder. Thanks, Caleb. Number 5 coming up to bat. Here's the first pitch. Inside, foul. Sorry, that's the second pitch. 0-2 with 1 out. It's good to see Allie is finding her zone right off the bat. I mean, we definitely want to make sure that she is on today.
Yeah, attacking the first 2 hitters here.
Fouled off on the outside, keeps the count at 0-2. The ladies are going to have to work, and Coach talked about that in the interview. Interesting to see they're both tight on the lines for the infielders, first and third. That's going to be fouled off again to the right-hand side. Lamanska continuing to deal. Obviously, when they're fouling off to the right-hand side, Caleb, a little bit low, it just means that they're behind on her, right?
Yeah, I think they're behind pretty much all fastballs early on here.
Here's the next pitch. That's going to be hit over to the shortstop. Grabbing it, Krista Sabel fires across the diamond and gets pulled off. And she's going to reach. Well, you almost think that might be a hit, Caleb, instead of an
single.
error.
I mean, even if she makes the throw on the mark, I don't think she's going to make that in time.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think she had good speed, so I think we'll count that as an infield hit for Johnson Creek. Now we'll see what's going to happen as far as on the bases. I'm sure they're going to be aggressive. Up to bat now is going to be
Jenna Fincutter.
Jenna Fincutter fouls that one off to the right-hand side. Number 3 hitter is not going to be playing games here. She's not going to be looking to lay one down as far as a bunt so far from what we've seen. Looks like she's going to be swinging away. They're going to move them down the field. Ooh, I think why would that be safer over there? That gives her more of a chance to catch a straight one instead of coming back this way to the edge of the fence. But that's what they decided to do. Ball, 1-1. With only 1 out here. I've not seen Johnson Creek play this season, so I don't know what type of speed, but they have yet to try and test Savannah Tapp over there at first. Right down the middle. That's going to be fouled off. Brings the count to 1-2.
Lamanska still ahead in the count here yet again.
Looking really solid there on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Changeup gets her chasing on that. Looks like they're going to take off over, missed the throw. So trying to attempt the hit and run. They get the strikeout instead, but the runner's able to get to second base. You could see there from that shot that it was a little bit off line there as well.
Yeah, it would have been pretty close if the throw was on the mark.
I think that obviously that distraction from the strikeout was also played a little bit in that. That's going to be fouled off. See, I think moving up the line is worse. I really think they should come back because they're creating that an easier angle there. So bringing them closer to the post would make more sense to me than moving them down. But that's just my geometry teaching background.
Yeah, I mean, interesting step back into the on-deck circle.
Yeah. For safety, I think that's a better option. 1-1 to the number 4 hitter. Who's that? I'm sorry.
Laney Benz.
Laney Benz, the hitter for Johnson Creek. Thanks again to the 25 computers who are logged on already. We love it. I'm glad that you're joining us here. That's going to be fouled off again. Lamanska ahead in the count, 1-2 with 2 outs.
A lot of foul balls here. They're on the pitches. They're just behind and fouling them off.
A lot of it fouled off the end of the bat here off to our right-hand side. You can see us here in the scoreboard a little bit from that center field camera. That's going to be swinging, and she gets another strikeout for the 3rd out. Caleb, I don't know what you got there.
No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base.
And after 1/2 inning, your score here from Veterans Memorial Park in Oakfield is 0-0 with the Lady Oaks coming up for their first at-bat. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Coming up to bat for the Lady Oaks. Let's give us our order, Caleb, please.
Batting leadoff, number 1, Marissa Cockey. And on deck is going to be number 3, Ryan Vilbig. Batting third is going to be Olivia Robinson, number 13.
First one is hit on the screws over to the or under the glove of the center fielder. That's going to be a base hit, getting in there for a double, I would say, Caleb. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's a single with an error. But that was a tough play for her no matter what she was going to try and do.
Yeah, it was hit on the screws. Line drive to center field. Just got down and rolled right past the center fielder. So Cockey's going to start that off on second base.
Yeah, I thought that she's got speed, so you can expect to see them being running here. Ryan Vielbig is their slap hitter, the number 2 hitter in the lineup. Is she playing at second today? She is.
Second base.
That's kind of what I thought that she may do, but I wasn't sure exactly what coach was thinking that he wanted to do for in this game today. Trying to fix a little bit of the infield camera, but then when I missed my foul lines. So I tried to find a little bit of a hole in the fence, but just does not like I just don't like the shot that we have with that, the fence in the way. But I'm glad it is because we can catch one right back here. I guess what I'm looking for is netting. High, 2-1 to Ryan Vielbig. Perfect opportunity here, just like we saw on last week Thursday for the Oaks to get up on top.
Yeah, they started strong in that one, and it proved to be the test that they needed.
Yeah, they after scoring those 9 runs in the first 2 innings, they were able to put one more across for the next 5. So a good adjustment there by the coach from Cambria Friesland. That's going to be hit over to the left-hand side, picked up by the third baseman, sidearms it, and gets the out. Good play over there and a good call by the umpire. But she did her job, exactly what you want from Ryan Vielbig, is to move the runner over to third base with only 1 out here.
Yeah.
And it's going to bring up the, go ahead.
Good play defensively from the first baseman. I mean, it was tough field on the ground ball from the third baseman, throws it across the diamond. It might have been a little bit off, but the first baseman's able to stretch it out for that one.
It's going to be fouled off. Olivia Robinson, she's a drew a blank. I'm sorry about that. With the foul ball, she really wanted that one. She was way out in front, got the bat a little bit underneath, trying to drive it hard. You can see the ladies over there from Oakfield up against their dugout. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be hit over to the right-hand side in the gap, and it's going to go deep, and that's going to be at least a double and a RBI. They're going to hold her at second. Good call there, right on the screws in right center field for the double.
Yeah, nice piece of opposite field hitting there. I thought that one was going to carry. It kind of just died, and then it just sat in the grass. As soon as it landed, it just sat there. It didn't really roll at all.
Yeah, kind of I mean, the air is heavy today, too. I mean, we can tell that, right? We were out there, and the wind has kind of been swirling a little bit, but Lady Oaks up first. Stella Hoffman with a huge cut up there. She wanted to get a piece of one as well. Keeps the count at, somehow I just lost our camera. I don't know why. There we go, got it back. Here comes the pitch. Hit on the ground between short and third, fielded by the shortstop. She picks it. What a stretch over there at first base. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good stretch. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. That was a good throw, but still the stretch there to get the bang-bang play for the out number 2.
Yeah, and it held. I think the bigger issue is that it froze Robinson at second. She should be, I would have thought here over at third with as aggressive as they run. That's going to be hit hard, and it's carrying, and it's off the top of the fence and a home run. 2-run shot for Stella Hoffman, getting all of that baby and sending it out of here right off the top of the fence. And we're going to come back to her real quick with that little celebration that we had here at home base. Checking the dugout as they come in there as well.
Lamanska helping her own cause with the 2-run shot.
Oh, that was Lamanska. I am sorry. I said that was Stella Hoffman. That was Lamanska. She got a big charge into it.
Yeah, that one just hit the top of the fence and rolled out. Hit the top of that yellow fence guard.
Yeah.
And rolled the right way out.
Good job here. The Lady Oaks up 3-0 already. And the pitcher, number 14, is
Haley Walk.
Haley Walk. I didn't have a chance to talk about her yet. Inside, 2-0. Think she's a little rattled after giving up that home run?
Yeah, I mean, she's been getting help from her defense here early on, not overpowering any Oakfield hitters. Oakfield's been able to square some balls up, but her defense has helped her out a little bit. And left that one up in the zone, and Lamanska just wanted to help her own cause and gave it a ride.
Yeah, so I got to apologize again to Allie. I thought that was Stella, and it was not. Stella was put out on a big defensive play over there by the third baseman that fired across, and a huge stretch over by the first baseman. So I should have known a little bit better. Batting now for the Oakfield Oaks is the third baseman, Alexis Liebnow. That's going to be popped up foul. Kind of looks like our umbrella flipped out there, huh?
It did.
I may have to take a walk and see because it's going to make that camera dance. Oh, come on. Pull yourself back in. Here comes the next pitch. Oh, right there on the outside edge for the strikeout looking, but damage has been done here by the Lady Oaks. 3 runs on 3 hits. Go ahead.
No errors and no one left on base.
And the big hit was that two-run shot by Ali Lamanska. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Leading things off here in the second inning is going to be Haley Quavelheim, Taylor Buglis, and Molly Altretter for the Oaks. 3-0 after one. The Lady Oaks have just got their bats rolling still. Good pitch there by Lamanska. Strike one in there to Quavelheim. Could hear the pitching coach call. That's Allie's dad. A little bit low. Ball one. 1-1. Quavelheim, the number 5 hitter. Playing in left field. That's going to be on the outside edge again for a strike. 1-2. You heard us talk a little bit about it. The batters are behind Lamanska. She is overpowering them right now. But usually what happens, you got to be careful about that the second or third time around the lineup. Right inside, that's going to be popped up. Let's not hear a windshield. Okay, we're good. It didn't hit my Jeep. 1-2 with the foul ball. Always get nervous. I've had good luck here, so I shouldn't say anything about it. But so far, we've been good. Parked right where we at. Oh, nice change up there. Got her way ahead of the count, or way ahead on the pitch. And gets the strikeout for the Lady Oaks. Lamanska right on. 1 out. I've got her already down here. That's her 3rd K. Coming up to bat now is number 7, Taylor Buglis. She is the catcher for Oakfield. Gonna have got to see if I can get a hold of Caleb there, see if he can twist that a little bit. He's got to bring the front down. I'll talk to him about that as well. Just hang on for a second here. Well, I don't think they're gonna stop the game for us, but 1-1. See if he gets my text in before he moves. Oh, you strike out there. So I was in the middle of sending a couple of texts. I'm actually surprised they worked because I get 0 reception here. So we'll see what happens. Caleb's got to try and loosen up that screw on to make the twist. See if I can get a hold of him here. So I got a strikeout for the last out, and I believe it was strikeout looking. Was that a strikeout looking in the last batter for Bluejays, or did she swing? I thought it was looking, but could be wrong. Either way, it's 2 outs. That's what matters. On the outside edge, 2-0. 3-0, sorry about that. I missed a pitch. Strike one, sitting and looking for it, sitting dead red. It's going to be fouled off. Full count now. Yeah, I lost him, so we'll just stay with what he's got there. We'll talk about how I can help him fix that later on. It's a good shot still. Ladies in the dugout are right up against the fence cheering. Got to love that. Lamanska fouled off there again by Altretter on the full count. 3-2. 2 down. The Lady Oaks continuing to be dominant right now against all teams. Off to the right-hand side once again. Yeah, we got a baseball game taking place over on the other side as well, and I was hoping I was going to set up a camera, but with the weather the way it was, just was not conducive to set it up. Lamanska tried to get the changeup, hangs a little bit high, and that's going to be the first walk that she's going to issue for the Lady Oaks defense. Johnson Creek with their second runner on. Still got 2 down with Altretter sitting over at first, and up now is the pitcher, Haley Walk. First pitch into her is a strike. Thank you for running out there. Caleb's back in here in the booth with us. That's going to be hit on the right side, hustling after it. Oh, trying to get there and almost getting there was the left fielder for Oakfield.
Right fielder.
Or right fielder, thank you. That is Marissa Kotke. That's who I thought that was. That's who it looked like it was. Got the nice big white bow in the back. With the little visor on. 0-2. Good speed, has to see if she could chase. And we talked about this every time. There's no pitch count in softball, so why not? As long as your arm is feeling good, why not go and see if she'll chase?
Yeah, especially with
strikeout swinging, and that'll be the 3rd out, and I believe that's all 3 outs again. She's got her first strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And after 1.5 here from Oakfield Veterans Memorial Park, the score is 3-0. Coming up to bat is the Lady Oaks. We'll be back.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Up now is number 18 for the Lady Oaks. That's going to be Savannah Tapp, the catcher. You heard Coach Rob talk, well, you didn't hear Coach talk about it because I didn't get it there to play, but he talked about how he needed his offense to be a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more disciplined. They thought with the speed here of the pitcher that would help. Ooh, strike up there a little bit high, but again, we can't necessarily see exactly where it was lined up with the plate. All we ask is that they're consistent, and we've all had good officiating throughout the entire playoff, so I expected the same thing here. 2-2, nobody out. Lady Oaks already up 3-0 over the Bluejays. Fouls that one off to stay alive. Good piece of hitting right there for Savannah Tapp.
pitcher for Johnson Creek, still Haley Walk. Looks to get back after it this inning after Oakfield was squaring up some balls in the first inning.
Yeah. That's going to be hit well in the air. Drops in there for a base hit. The left fielder fooled a little bit by how that was carrying out to the outfield. And that's another base hit for the Lady Oaks. Savannah Tapp with the single.
It was hit well, just got caught up in the air and just died.
Courtesy coming in, that's going to be Meredith Steinke, I think it is. They're coming in to run. I have the other one I printed off. Yep, Meredith Steinke coming in to run for Savannah Tap. Coming up to bat now is going to be Krista Sabel, the shortstop for the Lady Oaks. Tries to lay down a bunt a little bit too high to get a piece of it into fair territory. She got it on top of it, but drove it right straight down.
Yeah, fouled that one off.
I mean, that's a hard one to control that bat up above your shoulders. This time she's going to lay it down in perfect territory. The rotation is there defensively, but she did her job as she was able to move the runner over and get the sacrifice bunt.
Gets tap over to second on the sack bunt.
Goes down and taps, but that's Meredith Steinke over there running
Oh,
that one.
Steinke.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's right.
Comes up now is going to be the designated player, Lainey Shep. She's batting for Georgia Hoffman. Fouls that first one off.
Straight back, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here to our position there with that camera. Looks like it finally caught up there. Strike one with one out. Here's the pitch. Right there, strike two again. That one, to me, looks high, but consistency is what matters, and he's called that one every single time. And I love it. Just stay right there with it. 0-2 with one out. Sabel trying to protect, get Meredith Steinke over to third. That's going to be fouled out of play. First baseman and the catcher trying to collapse on it.
0-2 still. The walk is attacking the 9-hitter here.
Shep doing a good job of protecting. Here's the pitch. Slaps that one off. Good job there by Shep, knowing that that was one that was called as a strike the last time. She stayed right there with it.
Yeah, I mean, you got two strikes. You got to protect no matter where the pitch is going to be. So anything close, you got to be swinging at it.
Ladies in the dugouts still cheering on. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be high for the first ball. Walk has several pitches to play with here to try and see if it can make a difference.
Yeah, see if you can get Shep to chase something here. After falling off a couple, probably getting a little frustrated.
Forgot to just miss down the line. Good piece of hitting there. I forgot to mention our scoreboard sponsor. So we do a good job here, I think, of giving you enough of the score. We are not showing it. And I will continue to see if that works for you. Let us know what's happening in the chat. We'll try and check that in between innings. Inside, underneath the hands to Shep. And it's now 2-2 with one out here. But Bristol Morgan Bank is our scoreboard sponsor for today, and they're also a regular sponsor, and I've got to go fix that, and I know it, so I'll get that. Hit on the ground, knocked down by the pitcher, throws it, and a good job there by the first baseman once again pulling that out of the dirt. Allows the runner Meredith Steinke to get over to second base. Grabs a hold of it and fires it over there.
To third base.
To third base. Did I say second base? Yeah. I'm a little discombobulated right now. I don't know why, but I'm having a hard time focusing. Hit on the ground to the pitcher, picked up there as Marissa Kotke gets the ground out over to the pitcher in the 1-3 putout. No runs on one hit, no errors, and one left on. After two complete, the Lady Oaks with a 3-0 score. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
We're back. Welcome back here to Oakfield. First pitch in to number 8, Marley Benz. And she is the first baseman. Oh, I'll tell you, defensively, nothing like watching her over there at defense so far, Caleb.
Yeah, she's been really solid, saving a couple questionable throws and some plays that could have been called safe. I mean, with the stretches, she's been able to get them out.
Popped over there to Robinson. She calls it off as the center fielder steps in front of Stella Hoffman. Stella not impressed, but they're used to playing together quite a bit. And she gets the out.
Maddie Brigowitz up now.
Brigowitz, I thought it was, but I'll have to check that with the coach. Yeah, he even told me, and I was not. Again, my focus is off today. Nice catch over there by the third baseman in the lead now to grab that foul ball in foul territory. I couldn't even flip the camera fast enough to get it there as she gets the second out. And the leadoff hitter's gone down twice to the third base side.
Haley Fincutter up now. She had the lone hit of the game for Johnson Creek and stole second base.
So if she's looking to stay hot here, that's going to be fouled off. Count is 1-1. It's still 3-0 again on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. Want to thank the gentleman over there for continuing to sponsor us here. We really appreciate that. Right down at the knees, but a little bit low, and it's going to be 2-1. It seems like the umpire here likes to have the upper, higher ball more. But again, I don't care. It's the consistency that matters, and he's been right on. That's going to be hit over to Lieb. Now fields it, quick fires over and gets the third out. And just like that, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And after 2.5, your score from Veterans Memorial Park, 3-0 for the Lady Oaks. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Caleb, just give us a quick recap here of how the first 2 innings have gone and the pitching, and we'll go from there as we see the ladies in the dugout over there for the Lady Oaks.
Yeah, I mean, Oakfield really started off strong in the first inning. They scored 3 runs. Had 3 hits right away as well, and then the second inning came and they didn't really do much. I don't even think they got, well, they might have got 1 base runner, I think. But so far, Johnson Creek hasn't done much at the plate. Lawanska's done a really nice job of shutting them down.
Fieldbig hits that first one over to the second baseman, flies down and gets the out. My apologies for not switching it quick enough there. Grounds out, and again, we're going to come back and we're going to check the chat in this next half inning. I should have done it then, but I actually was messing around to try and make sure I could get the Bristol Morgan Bank advertisements there. Oh, way out front. Liv Robinson is looking to drill one, I think, into the houses over there.
Nice changeup by Walk there, throwing that one. Changed up the pace.
Yeah, she did the same thing against Liv the last time, too. This time hit on the ground right up the middle for the base hit. That's 2 for 2, if I remember correctly, for Liv Robinson.
Yeah, had a double in the first inning. Single this time, right back up the middle.
Good piece of hitting there. She also didn't try and over crank on it, so you could see that a nice relaxed swing there to get the base hit. Brings up Stella Hoffman, the one I gave credit for the home run, which it wasn't, but that's what I kind of was expecting, I guess, so I got to stop guessing here. Strike one to Hoffman. Again, it seemed like she started him out with a change-off there.
Yeah, it was something a little bit off there, outside corner.
That's going to be hit on. It screws up the middle again, and they've got back-to-back base hits.
I mean, almost identical. Right back up the middle, ground ball.
Very similar batting styles there between the two ladies, and same result, back-to-back singles. And that's going to bring up now the home run hitting pitcher for the Lady Oaks, Allie Lamanska. She had the 2-run shot to put it 3-0 here over Johnson Creek. That's going to be hit on the ground this time.
Don't think she realized that was a force out.
Yeah. She, the runner, you mean?
Yeah, the runner just froze and waited for the throw to be made, and then.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Liv Robinson wasn't. I don't know if she wasn't sure, but you're right. The shortstop over there picked it up, fired immediately. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner here for Allie Lamanska, who's the pitcher. Thank you very much. Number 4 coming in. That's going to be
Alyssa Lanning.
Alyssa Lanning. Yeah. I saw her a lot playing volleyball. I believe she was out for basketball as well. That's one of the things that, again, I've loved about coming over here. We covered volleyball. We covered the basketball for both. Oh, a pinch runner coming in now. I'm sorry, I didn't catch the number on that one. We'll see if we get it here. It wasn't one on the...
I heard 6. I don't know if that's right.
Let's see if that's... That does look like Kylie Marco. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. 2 outs here, pinch runner coming in here. So, again, I'm not as familiar with the rules. I know there's a re-entry opportunity here. But I'm assuming here that they're hoping with Liebnow coming up to bat here that she can get a piece of one and then use the speed on the bases to get those ladies over into scoring position and maybe score. That's going to be hit over the right. Second baseman gets there. She's going to turn and come all the way in as Marco, and she's going to score for the Lady Oaks, and a great piece of hitting there by Alexis Liebnow. Base hit.
Yeah, really nice. Went opposite field. Just put it in play.
She didn't try to do too much with it. You're right. Just good, easy swing. And pushes another run across. That's going to be hit on the ground. It's coming up to bat now is the catcher, I believe, Savannah Tapp. That is. Was that the second base hit for Alexis struck out? Okay. Good piece of hitting there. Runners on first and third. That's going to be hit hard down the line and foul. Savannah Tapp now down 0-2 in the count with 2 outs here. Runners sitting at first and third. You'd love to push that run across from third base for sure.
Yeah, I mean, she got a hold of that one. If that one was fair, another run would have scored maybe 2.
That one's hit on the line drive between the third baseman and the shortstop. And she scores the RBI, exactly what we just talked about.
Yeah, again, you got that one on the screws. She really did hit that one well, right in the gap, all the way to the outfield.
Coming up is going to be the pinch runner, or sorry, the courtesy runner, because it's the catcher. That's going to be Meredith Steinke coming up. And runners sitting at first and second. Coming up now is going to be Krista Sabel, the shortstop for the Lady Oaks. A little bit screwball, but a great play there by the first baseman to get the out. But again, the ladies push 2 more runs across here, Caleb, in the bottom of the third. Give us that final lineup here.
2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base.
And after 3 complete, the score 5-0 here for the Lady Oaks. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on a radio.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park here in Oakfield. 5-0. Ellie Lamanska coming back out on the mound. Caleb, you can kind of see here, this is a sectional semi, and you can see why Oakfield is ranked number 1.
Yeah, I mean, they have done pretty much everything today. They've got the hitting figured out. I mean, their defense has been really good. Their pitching from Lamanska has been really good as well. I mean, they've just played an all-around team game so far in this one here.
And I did print out, and I'll have to see if I can dig it up, what happens with the winner of this game. I don't know if all of my papers got drug out. Here, let's see what we got here. Can you see the score over there? Caleb, 5-0 it looks like for the Fall River Pirates.
Yeah, I think
stunning.
Fall River is beating Oakfield in the baseball, which is just right across the park here.
Yeah, right at kitty corner to us. And again, I talked about I was going to try and set up a camera, but with weather stuff, and I'm already enough distracted. And there's going to be a base hit there by Johnson Creek.
Yeah, Jenna Fincutter leads off and gets a single on that one. Second baseman was playing really close to first base and left kind of a big gap up there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, though, because they've been so far behind on her, right? But
they have been behind, yes.
Second time through the lineup, and you expect them to start making a little bit better contact after they've seen what Ellie Lamanska can throw.
Brings up number 4, Lainey Benz. Struck out first inning.
Ball 1. Let's hope that we don't have. That's going to be hit to the right side. Kotke's going to get underneath it, grabs it, and holds the runner over at first. Nice job there. No sun to have to worry about looking at over there in right field today.
Not yet. Hopefully we get some later. We'll see.
It'll probably happen as soon as we're done calling the game.
On the way back,
yeah. When we're trying to tear down everything, and that's when I get a little sweaty and you don't, and that's what happens. That's going to be hit into center field. Going back on it as Robinson tracks it the whole way. What a great play. I don't know that you're going to be able to see that because of the fence in the way, but Caleb, talk about how she played that as an outfielder.
Yeah, it was a high fly ball in the gap between right center, I'd say, and she just ranged and had it located the whole way. Wind didn't play much of a factor in that one. If anything, it held it up in the air longer for her to track that one down.
I thought she did a great job of turning the shoulder and running with that shoulder open to track it down. You could see she had it the whole way.
Yeah, there really wasn't a doubt that she was going to miss that one.
Very impressed. So far, 1 strike here on who's hitting here.
Taylor Bouglas, I think.
Bouglas is the hitter, number 2, or she's the center fielder. Hits that one on the screw, 1 hop over to Stella Hoffman, and she's going to get a base hit here for the Johnson Creek Blue Jays. That was a really nice piece of hitting there, too.
Yeah, I mean, she had that one squared up and froze the left fielder Hoffman on that. Didn't have much of a chance to make a play. It was a nice line shot for the second hit of the inning for Johnson Creek.
Now they've got runners at first and second. Coming up to bat now is number 24. That's going to be Molly
Altruder.
Thank you. Ellie Lamanska, still the pitcher. 1-0 is the count. That's going to hit off to the right-hand side. So now you can see kind of, Caleb, on that swing why you've got second baseman playing over towards the first base side.
Yeah, behind on that one, and you can expect it kind of the right side here. You're going to think you're facing the 6-hitter or 7-hitter for Johnson Creek, who walked last time in the second inning.
2 runners on here for the Blue Jays to see if they can get something going here as well. Ball low. 2-1 is the count. We have 2 outs here. Lamanska has still been ahead in the count for most of it. This one she started out though with the ball behind, so we're gonna see what she does here. That's gonna be hit to the second baseman. Missed it, trying to get home and cut off. They're gonna have a run down here at short. Nice job there by Lamanska with the cutoff. Running her back is gonna be Lieb now, gets it over and tagged out, and a good job there into the out. But Johnson Creek scores the run in that situation. Now that was perfect work there as far as running the runner back and forth, and a good coverage on the rotation, but they put up 1 run. Your score is going to be 5-1 after at 3.5 complete here. Johnson Creek breaks that 0 on 3 hits.
Yep.
No errors and 1 left on. Great defensive play there by the Lady Oaks. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Caleb Sauer as well. We're going to go through this.
Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield, a proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Hey, I went over and checked the chat, Caleb. With the 44 computers we have logged on, we have 0 comments. Nobody's cheering for anybody. They don't have a player out here that they're watching. Must be sitting in the stands filling it out, but part of that I'll take on for this time. I didn't give them enough information. So in that chat, please tell us who's your favorite player, who you're cheering for, what's your team that you're preferring. We want, it doesn't matter to me if you put in there that you're cheering for Johnson Creek or the Bluejays. They'd love to see that. The ladies are going to go back and watch this, Caleb, on their bus ride home, and they're going to see what happens. And the chat pops up at exactly the same time as they enter it. Leading things off is Lainey Shep here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Shep grounded out to the pitcher in the 2nd. Nobody out here.
0-1.
Gets a little bit underneath that one. Fouls that one off. It was great to watch. I was just checking into the dugout there, seeing the ladies cheering for their teammate. 0-2. Delaney Shep. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. That's got a little bit of a twist. And a great job there by the first baseman to catch that one in foul territory. Just a hair underneath it, and I think almost all the foul balls we were watching from Shep too, she's just dipping the shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, she was behind a little bit. Walk started off strong there, just pounded the zone with strikes and got the first out of the inning.
Brings now the top of the order up here for the Lady Oaks and Marissa Kotke. Hey, also, we're going to tell you right now, I know it's only the bottom of the 4th, but stick around with us. We will have interviews here should the Lady Oaks continue. And I've talked to Monska several times. Kotke down the line.
Home run.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
It's going to be a double. I think it went right through that little spot there in the fence. I saw the same thing, but she hit that one on the screws. And how it fit right through that little gap there, unbelievable. But Kotke with the double.
Yeah, there's a gap out there just to the right of the foul pole, and
yeah, not much of one.
Found the gap and ground rule double technically.
Yep. Good speed over there too. You expect to see if there's anything contacted here. Vielbeek tries to slap hit a little bit towards the third baseman. I didn't see Caleb. I couldn't tell. Was the third baseman charging on that?
Not really, no.
I did not see him come crashing. And the reason for it, that's a smart play there.
Yeah,
by Ryan Vielbeek.
Playing in the third baseman is there's a little bit of a gap. All the infield's in right now.
Fouls that one off.
Whole infield's in. Outfield is also in. Pretty shallow, so.
Wouldn't it be
contact
great?
hitter at the plate.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great to see her tee one off here? Like you said, everybody is in tight. I can understand the infielders because they do not want to see Kotke come across that plate. Hit over to the third baseman, fields it clean, fires over for the out. But Kotke is able to move over to second. So again, Vielbig will take. I'm assuming she'd be happy with the fact that she was able to move the runner over with that little slap hit.
Yeah, moves Kotke over to third base. Brings up number 13, Olivia Robinson, who's got a single in the third inning and a double in the first inning.
Strike one in there to Robinson. Right there at the letters and the numbers for the strike. Again, very consistent. I love the fact that the umpire behind the plate has been solid, staying right where they want to.
That one skied left field.
Getting underneath it is the left fielder over there for the out. No runs on
One hit.
one hit. Go ahead, finish it up.
No runs, one hit, no errors, and one left on.
And after 4.5 complete, your score is 5-1 here from Veterans Memorial Park. I'm going to get one ad in, and we're coming to check out the chat line. So put your stuff in now. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Caleb Sauer on Radio.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live with.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. There's your Lady Oaks in the dugout. Here's the pitch by Lamanska. That's going to be fouled off. This is only the second time, right? Number 14 coming up to bat in Haley Walk, the pitcher.
Struck out in the second inning.
Number 8 hitter.
Lamanska's got 5 Ks on the day in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, so exactly what you'd expect to see. I don't know what happened with the time. That's going to be hit on the ground. Picked up by Liebnow, fires across and gets it over to Georgia Hoffman for the out. I tell you, maybe it's just because it surprises the daylights out of me, but as quick as these ladies are able to grab that ball out of their glove, how big it is, and fire it across the diamond, I'm always impressed.
Yeah, that's just a good play by the third baseman coming in, sweeping over to her left. Fielding that ball, because if that ball gets by her, yes, the shortstop could field that, but they're never going to make that throw in time.
Yeah, so a good job over there by Alexis Liebnow. First pitch in there was a little bit of a change up there. Oh, they are. Thank you. Got it. The scoreboard is flipped, so that is great to see. Whew. I was sitting here going, oh, my God, now the number 2 seed going down to the 6th seed, but that has not been the case, so we know over there it is 7-0 for the boys, and hopefully we're going to come back here tomorrow and cover them. And another change up there for the strikeout on the first baseman for 2 down for the Lady Oaks. Let's see if I can get the instant replay in time. I did. I'm surprised. I've got it set for 12 seconds, so sometimes I miss it.
6 strikeouts now for Lamanska on the day. Bringing up Maddie Brigowitz.
The leadoff hitter. This is the 3rd time now that she's going to see Ellie Lamanska. So let's see what happens here. See if she does a little bit of Lamanska looking into the pitching coach, seeing what she gets called. Nice pitch there on the outside. 1-1.
1-1.
Yep.
To the lefty.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with it right here on the change. That's a little bit outside, forcing her to reach for it. I think that was a good pitch, though, because, again, they've seen them 3 times. This will be the 3rd time the top of the order is coming through.
Yeah, you got to kind of mix it up a little bit, otherwise they'll just get on you. That's what we saw last Thursday.
Yeah, from
against
Cambria.
Friesland.
Yeah.
They were able to figure out Lemanska later in the game and push across some runs.
Deuces are wild up on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see what Lemanska has in store. Little bit high. It's not the changeup there. I don't know if that's supposed to be a rise ball or a curve. I don't know enough about pitching for softball to really help out there on the call. Right on the outside. Oh.
Ball low, I think.
Okay. And draws the walk to put a runner on base again here for Johnson Creek. Yay. In the ladies' dugout there. Number 2 hitter coming up, number 5, Haley Fincutter. Did she have a
single in the 1st inning and then ground out a 3rd inning?
It's going to be hit on the ground over to the shortstop. Sobel backhands it, fires across the diamond, and beats it out with the infield hit. That is a tough play for the shortstop, ranging.
I mean, there's nothing you can do on that besides keep it on the infield, which she did. So
I think it's a base hit all day long. And now Johnson Creek has something rolling here. It's the 3rd time through the lineup here against Allie Lemanska.
Johnson Creek picking up where they left off last inning. I mean, they were able to push across a run last inning and then had 3 singles. So this inning, they've got 1 hit so far and a walk, and that's what they've got working with to start off the top of the 5th here.
Strike 1 to the number 2 hitter, or sorry, 3 hitter, thank you, in Jenna Fincutter. I wonder which one's older or if they're twins. Good stop there by Savannah Tapp.
Not sure. I mean, if we're going to go off of height, I would say Jenna is.
Yeah. I don't think they're twins either. Maybe somebody out there can let us know in the chat. We're going to check that here at the end of this inning. Thanks again to all 47 of the computers who are logged in. Make sure you are thanking your Oakfield sponsors, because we don't get this without the sponsors. And again, I have loved coming here, Caleb, and enjoyed working with the kids and working with the coaches.
Strike 3.
Looking for the out, and no runs are scored on that at bat here. Finish it out, Caleb.
No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base for Johnson Creek.
Awesome. So, boy, I was hoping I'd have 10,000 things to read in the chat. I got 1. And I do want to thanks to Suzanne Mokler. Alyssa Lanning's your favorite Lady Okie, and she's got a chance to get out there and run the bases here, and thanks for putting that in there. The rest of you got to get caught up. Let's go. Let's let us know who you're cheering for. We're going to step aside here, and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here on Radio.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Leading things off here for the Lady Oaks is going to be number 16, Stella Hoffman, the left fielder. I don't know how Stella has done today.
1 single, 1 for 2 on the day.
Inside and tight. Underneath the hands. More by the knees, I would say. 2-0.
2-0 here. Oakfield leading this one 5-1.
Hit on the ground, foul towards the third base side. looking up over at the other scoreboard. I know you guys can't see it here, but we see the other scoreboard. They flipped them, we were told. And the Oakfield boys taking care of business now, 8-0 in, I don't know if it's still the third inning. I mean, that's what it says over there, but yeah, again, I was hoping to get a camera up there and catch them.
Oh, that one is hooked way left.
Did she torque those hips in a hurry, huh?
Early on it, and fly ball to left foul territory.
Yeah. I think it went over into the park, right over the pavilion. High. 3-2. Gets it to a full count here now. So if you're Stella Hoffman, you are sitting back and you are going to be cranking on this baby. Just don't want to get caught with a changeup. Hit hard into center. Low, too hard, as it almost ripped the glove off of the center fielder. A straight line drive. Exactly what we expected.
Yeah, I mean, Hoffman barreled that one up as about as good as you can right at the center fielder. And center fielder got down on the grass and just grabbed it with the glove. So
reacted really well to that hard hit. Brings up Ali Lamanska. Hit on the ground, foul towards the third base side.
reached on the fielder's choice last time and then had the 2-run home run in the first inning. Helping her cause as she's still pitching for Oakfield, and I'd imagine she will still be next inning.
I would think so. You got the 4-run lead yet. Ball outside, 1-1. Gonna have to get set up here pretty quick with the interview stuff. That's gonna be pop fly infield.
Tough
and calling
play.
it for the shortstop. Good job there. Everybody talking to everybody inside the infield, and who takes it is the person who's supposed to. Your shortstop gets anything that they can get to typically.
Yeah, just a fly ball in the infield right behind the pitcher's circle, and second baseman and shortstop are both there.
Here's the pitch this time into Alexis Liebnow, the third baseman for the Lady Oaks. Here in the bottom of the fifth, your score 5-1 for the Lady Oaks. Over on the boys' baseball, it's 8-0 for the Men Oaks.
The Oaks. They are the Oaks.
See if I can find all of my sound equipment here as I'm fumbling through everything. That's going to be hit on the ground underneath both gloves for the base hit. And Liebnow again. I think that's her second hit of the game, isn't it?
Second hit of the day. She is 2-3 on the day. She reaches on the single, the 2-out single.
Nice work there by Alexis Liebnow to get the base hit. He's going to bring up now the catcher for the Lady Oaks, Savannah Tapp. Strike one right there at the letters for a strike. With 2 outs here, you'd love to see if they could push at least one more run across to get that one erased over there. Hit to the right-hand side, foul. That ball is spinning like a cue ball in pool.
Yeah, just stuck the bat on that one, and could tell it was kind of off the end and just kept rolling to the right side for a foul ball. 0-2.
That's going to be fouled off to the right-hand side also. This time the fans are involved in that one. Getting out of the way.
0-2 still with lead now at first base.
I don't know what I did with some of the interview stuff. That's going to be hit over towards the first base side. Out. Unassisted is the put out over at first. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 5 complete here at Veterans Memorial Park, the Lady Oaks with a 5-1 lead, trying to advance to the sectional final, which will be held in Belmont. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Caleb Sauer here on
Pain.
being a smaller organization, I think gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Back. Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. There's the ladies in the dugout for the Lady Oaks. Ella Demonska on the mound, continuing here for the Lady Oaks in the defensive spot. And one more update over there, 8-0 still for the Oakfield boys. This is
Fourth inning.
Yeah, fourth inning, okay. First pitch in there to number 4.
Laney Benz.
Laney Benz with ball 1. Looking. And to see if I've got where I have stuff put. It's going to be hit. Good stop over there by Veelbig, but had to range hard to her right. Knocks it down.
That's about all you can do. I mean, it was a long run, knocked it down, kept it on the infield. I mean,
yeah, good defensive play there.
Wasn't bobbled or anything.
Nope.
Just wouldn't have been able to make the throw in time, and just smart to not waste the throw and risk the throwing error.
Just an infield hit. Tried to do the best she could. She did. She knocked it down. Keeps the runner at first. That's going to be hit to Hoffman and left. She grabs it. Thought about firing it over to first base. Thinks better of that and gets the ball into the shortstop. One down for Johnson Creek. They need to get something rolling here, Caleb, if they're going to put themselves in a position to possibly knock off the number 1 seed and the number 1 overall ranked team in the state.
I think we're still in the instant replay.
I'll fix that. Here we go. Didn't miss a pitch. Thank you. That's going to be hit hard this time in center. Tracking it again is Robinson. What a play by Robinson. That is the second time. We've got to have a conversation with her. Definitely. Wow. I'm just so impressed. She opens the shoulders and she's able to turn the hips and run. It's not as easy as people think. She's making it look easy.
Covered a lot of ground up there. Good hit there by Buglis on the fly out. I mean, she got all of that one, and it was in the
enough
left center gap, and Robinson just tracks it down.
Great defense by Robinson. Up to bat now for Johnson Creek is number 24, Molly
Altruder.
Altruder, thank you.
Keeps Benz over at first base. The deep back-to-back deep flyouts.
That, I think, is probably the bigger issue here instead of, obviously it was the defensive play that did that. It's going to be hit over to Veelbig. This time she fields it cleanly, fires it over to first to get the out. I think it's no runs on...
One hit, no errors, and one left on.
Let's check over on that YouTube chat. You guys have had a chance to put some stuff there. There we go. A couple of more people. Mandy Lieb now says, let's go Oaks. And Melissa Monroe says, let's go Stella and Georgia Hoffman. You got this, Lady Oaks. So, again, thank you for putting stuff in the chat. We really appreciate it. And you only got basically maybe an inning and a half left here. The Lady Oaks continue to take care of business. Listener Jeff Sauer with Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin Daily Specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Veterans Memorial Park as we get ready here in the bottom of the 6th, leading things off. Looks like that's Krista Sabel.
Number 11, Krista Sabel up here in the bottom of the 6th for Oakfield.
I think number 10. It would have been easy to get that mixed up on
Number
the
10.
handwriting. Yeah, number 10 for Sabel. I'm going to step aside real quickly. I'll come back. You're listening to Caleb right now.
Hit down the third base side, ground out. Third baseman makes the throw over to first base in time. Bang, bang play. Sabo, the first out of the inning. So third baseman makes a nice play over there to get the leadoff hitter, Krista Sabo, out for Oakfield. Brings up number 7, Lainey Shep.
Shep, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. How's she done so far today?
Looks like 0 for 2 on the day.
It's time for her to get one right here.
Swinging strike 2. 0-2 to Shep. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Oakfield leading 5-1 over Johnson Creek. Pop back and foul ball hits the fence.
Stays alive in there, which is important at this at bat. I don't know that she's going to, I mean, they would have to hit around for her to have another shot. So here's her opportunity for her to get her base hit. Get in the scorebook on that side. Fouls that one off. Good job there by the catcher popping out so quickly for Johnson Creek. Looking up to see if she can find it. Throws the mask aside. We talked a little bit about that. Justin and I have had that little debate back and forth about how that technically is old school now. They don't do that as much anymore. Wasted motion. Hit off the plate. Fielded by the third baseman. Just gets it there in time. 5-3 is the putout in the scorebook.
Yeah, good play. Came in on the ground ball and just steps and fired it over to first base.
Good hustle there to field that. That was a nice, clean scoop up.
That's
2
right.
down now, top of the order.
Fin cutter to Benz.
Marissa Kotke up. Hits that one into the ground for a foul ball.
0-1 to Kaki, who's 2 for 2 on the day. 2 doubles, I believe. Well, I think I missed her at bat in the 3rd inning.
I don't think you did. I think that they I think they went 1-2 in the 3rd inning. I think you're good. Because there was the out there with Sabo, so coming up was Shep in the 4th. Yep, and then back up to the top.
But Vielbig's been up 3 times, so.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Must have been. I'm sure that Coach Doug Mock over there would have it. That's going to be hit hard to the third baseman. Peel fields it, cleanly fires with a little bit of a sidearm throw and gets Kotke on the out. No
Another
runs.
5-3 putout. All three
5-3
putouts.
Interesting. That doesn't happen very often either.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base.
And after 6 innings, your score 5-1 for the Lady Oaks. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Caleb Sauer here on Radio.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics. Oak Central.
6, 7.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Ali Lamanska warms up fast. Has everything already set to go here in the top of the 7th. I'm still scrambling here to get the microphone and stuff set up for the interview. Stick with us. The Lady Oaks are able to pull this thing out, which they're really sitting pretty well here in the top of the 7th.
Brings up Haley Walk, who's 0 for 2 on the day here.
The pitcher for Johnson Creek.
The 8-hitter. Gap shot.
It's the base hit between the shortstop and the third baseman. And trying to help things out for herself, trying to stay alive.
In comes number 6.
That's going to be Ava Ryan coming in to run for Johnson Creek for the pitcher. going to bring up now to bat is going to be the first baseman for the Blue Jays, trying to get something rolling here. They got to put 4 across to at least push another inning.
Number 8, Marley Benz, also 0 for 2 on the day, but that didn't matter for walk.
Well, and she's played great defense, so that you could see, I mean, as a first baseman, typically, Caleb, I would say you don't see a first baseman batting last. Usually you got somebody in there who has good contact. And I'm not saying that that's not necessarily the case here, but she hasn't demonstrated it today.
Yeah, she's done well defensively, hasn't done a ton at the plate so far.
Swings at that one.
Did not swing.
Okay.
1-1. That's a ball.
I just guessed by the pop of the glove because I had my head turned away, and you knew it.
1-1.
Trying to find one of my cords to get this set up here, and I know I had it out here. That's why I'm looking for it. Can't find it right now. What are we looking at for a count?
2-1 here to Benz. Went silent.
It did, didn't it? Just like that. Kind of drives you crazy when you hear nothing after all kinds of cheering and hooting and hollering. Swings at that one to make the count 2-2.
Swung right through it, a fastball right down the middle. Gonna be looking to hit something here, put it in play, and
no outs so far here for the Blue Jays. 3-1 now is the count.
3-2. We got a full count.
To the first baseman who has not made contact yet for a hit today. And draws the walk.
That is not something you want to do. Walk the 9-hitter.
Yeah, who's struggled all day so far to make any contact and hit the ball. The senior pitcher. See what happens here.
Brings up Maddie Brigowatz. Lefty slap hitter.
Kind of, and I don't want to jinx things here, but, this is the same thing happened in one of the other contests that we had here, Caleb, where Lamanska went on a run of 6 walks in a row. I think that was against Cambria Friesland, was that? Or was that against...
It was Cambria.
I think this is where my cord is. I can stop looking. Silly me. On the outside edge for a strike.
1-2 to Brigowitz.
Top of the order, the left-handed slap hitter.
Nobody out. Runner on first and second for Johnson Creek.
That's going to be hit to the left-hand side. Picking it up is going to be Stella Hoffman. Runners have to sit tight. And they get the first out of the inning here.
That's huge. I mean, you need to get that first one after allowing a walk to reach on the single. Benz reached on the walk. And then Brigowitz just flied out to left field.
Yeah. Lays that one down, foul. She was in the batter's box when it hit her. Good job. Oh, sorry about that. Good call there by the umpire. Had left my switch on there as I went to test my microphones here.
I mean, this is an interesting strategy here to be bunting. You're down by 4. You're bunting, and you're going to give up an out to advance 2 runners over.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
unless they were thinking she's going to bunt because they don't have the rotation, which is possible.
Could be to throw them off. I mean, we got the first baseman in for Oakfield. 0-1 to Finn Cutter.
It's going to be hit to the right-hand side, out of play. Good job there. You could hear that here. I think that was Coach Rob Schaefer yelling about good hustle over there, and it definitely was. Everybody was moving to that ball.
Yeah, the first baseman, second baseman, and the right fielder all in the area. No one could make the grab. 0-2 now to the 2-hitter, Haley Fincutter.
Here comes a pitch by Lamanska. Gets her swinging for the second out. And the Lady Oaks are 1 out away for advancing to the sectional final that'll be played in Belmont. Belmont was the higher seed over there, and they lost. Got knocked off, so it's not going to be a home game for them.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Sometimes you never know.
Thanks again to all the people who are watching this contest here. Hit on the ground over there is going to be Georgia Hoffman making her first defensive play, and she gets the third out, and the Lady Oaks win 5-1. We're going to step aside. We're going to come back and get some interviews here. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus. Who do you want me to get?
Lamanska.
Oops, sorry about that. Hold up.
Your hub for great eats in Oakfield is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Good.
Can't hear you. Nope.
Now can you hear me? There we go. I'm going to go grab a couple of the girls. Caleb, get a final line.
Yep,
Turn off
just
number
1 second.
5. That's the ads.
Still adding up totals here, but we had
Thanks.
5 runs on 10 hits and no errors. 5 left on base for Oakfield. I got 1 run on 7 hits and no errors for Johnson Creek. Still trying to tally up the left on base. Looks like we have 2.
So just doing a sound check, Caleb. Make sure you got me here on that mic. And we got it here on this mic. So Caleb's trying to do a good job here of wrapping things up on the scorebook.
8 left on base for Johnson Creek.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
8 left on base for Johnson Creek ahead. So
2 hits only or 3 hits?
7 hits.
7 hits for Johnson Creek. Okay,
So
they did a nice job there at the plate.
So the Lamanska had 8 Ks, and she also went 1 for 3 on the day with a home run, 2 RBIs. Olivia Robinson, 2 for 3 on the day, double and a single. Looks like 1 RBI. A couple really nice plays out in center field.
Yeah, so we're going to talk to Allie Lamanska, and we're going to talk to Liv Robinson here as they come in. Allie's getting an old hat at this here, constantly being on the conversation. Here you go. Put that one piece in your ear so that we can see if Caleb can chat with you. You can hold it right about here. So Allie, today, talk to us about how things went out there for you guys today on the mound. I mean, I believe, Caleb, was that how many strikeouts?
8 strikeouts.
8 strikeouts today. And your great job on the defense. You only had 1 out. So talk to me about how you were approaching the hitters.
Well, my coaches did a great job of kind of like letting me know how they hit. And, you know, my dad does a great job at calling pitches. So kind of just going into it confidently, knowing that, you know, I'm going to get hit.
Sorry, Caleb. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not going to strike out every batter and just, you know, throwing and trying to stay finishing and keep my form.
Yeah, and you did today. I got a little bit anxious because of the couple of walks that you had given up there in a row, but you did a nice job of bouncing back from that. So Dad is one calling pitches?
Yep. Yeah, he sits right there and calls them.
Well, we could hear him a little bit there, but I was very impressed again with how you were throwing today. Really good consistency. You kept their hitters off balance. You saw this team last year, I'm assuming?
Yes, we did, yeah. I think first game of sectionals last year, too.
And I think Coach Schaefer had talked about the maturity certainly has helped you quite a bit this year.
Yeah, it has.
So now we got to talk about the offensive side. And I'm sorry, I'm on the call. I gave the credit to Stella. But talk to me about your approach there at the plate.
Well, you know, our coaches talked a lot to us kind of about their pitcher and, you know, where she throws. And he told us to be ready and take at our pitch, you know, and nothing else. And she threw me that first pitch, and it was a good pitch, and I just took it, you know.
Well, congratulations on that. So now we're going to advance to play Belmont on third, or not playing Belmont. We're going to be in Belmont. I don't remember who's on that side right now. Do you remember? I think Judah Broadhead was the team that won.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who they're playing over there, but
Judah and Barneveld,
I think
is
that
the other
might be
team,
the teams that are playing there. So does it matter?
No. Got to come ready for every game. So.
Excellent.
Both
well,
good
congratulations
teams.
again
Thank
today.
You.
And really appreciate what you were able to do out there for the Lady Oaks. Again, Allie Lamonska here on Radio Plus. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll pass this over. Just so you can hear, just make it sure. Can you hear me a little bit? Yeah. You may have to hold it there because it's a big plug, so it falls out every once in a while. But we haven't had a chance to talk to you, I don't think, much at all this year, have we? Talk to me today. I'll tell you the most. You've been great at the plate, and there's no doubt about it. I think that's probably where you feel your biggest contribution to the team. Would I agree with that?
Yeah, I feel like I am. Like, that's my best strong suit.
As the 3-hitter, I think the last time I looked at you were hitting almost around 700, and I'm assuming that today you helped your cause again. I believe you were 2 for 3, if I remember correct. Caleb, thank you.
Yeah.
A single and a double, right?
Yep.
So great job there. Talk to me about the approach that you were having against pitchers. I don't think you've seen her this year.
No, I haven't. So my approach has been, sorry.
You're good.
If the first pitch is there, I'm just going to go for it because I probably won't see another good one.
A couple of ones you did go for it. I thought you left your shoes on there.
I know.
But again, great. But that's not really why I wanted to talk to you, because that's an expectation. Why I wanted to talk to you about. Talk to me about how well you're seeing the ball off of the bat on the defensive side. It is so difficult. I don't think people understand how hard it is to turn the hips, keep the shoulder pointed away, and run to the ball. And you made 2 amazing catches out there in center field today. Talk to me about that.
Yeah. So as soon as I see it off the bat, it's all about that first step for me. So as long as I get that good first step, then I feel pretty confident about getting to that ball.
Well, it definitely showed it today. Again, those were not the catches that you had were not very easy, and you had to run quite a bit to go catch those.
Mm-hmm.
So again, one to either side. Do you practice that here in practice, or is that just something that you've worked on as a skill over time?
Yeah, so funny story. Coach Schaefer will actually set up the pitching machine right over there, and he'll shoot them into right field.
So you get practice like that all the time, having to turn and run. Well, congratulations again. Great job advancing now to the sectional finals.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what your mindset's going to be for this day, one day in between.
My mindset is to just leave it all in the field because the season's coming to an end either way. So I just want to give it my all.
Do your best to get to state and represent one more time?
Yes,
Oakfield.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Liv. It's amazing job out there on the defense, and we love watching you hit as well. So congratulations on the victory.
Thank you so much.
All right. See if we can get Coach Schaefer. Good job. Thank you. See if I can get Coach Schaefer to come on out here for a little bit. I know that's okay. Don't have to have me in the camera shot. See if I can get it.
Yeah, we got rain here in 30 minutes, I'm seeing,
it's,
so.
Okay, so we'll see if I can get him. Coach Schaefer. Oh, okay, thank you. So he's interviewing right now with the newspaper here. I think Caleb will step aside. If you can hit the one that says WIAA Oakfield, that'll run a couple of ads, and then we can also run number 17 first, please, and we'll give a credit to Bristol Morgan Bank on their scoreboard sponsorship and jumping in here. So we're going to step aside here while Coach Schaefer is on an interview, and we'll come back as soon as he's here.
Luck Oakfield in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield, a proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Oakfield, Veterans Memorial Park. Joining me now is the head coach for the Lady Oaks, Rob Schaefer. Coach, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you. I could not be more excited for the girls, especially the 7 seniors who had their last game in Oakfield, and they get to go out as winners. So I'm very excited for them.
Yeah, I thought that this was a really good game. So talk to me a little bit about, first let's talk about Allie Lamonska on the mound, the way that she was able to fire today.
Yeah, last year we got to the end of the season and Allie was a little worn out. We took innings off of her this season. We really focused on her pushing, getting a good drive off the mound. And, she ended up being Conference Player of the Year. And even with that, we didn't have to work her too hard this year. So she should be really good shape to keep firing and add a few miles per hour to that fastball.
Yeah, again, I was really impressed. I thought she'd had great command of her pitches. If I remember correct, Caleb, you can tell me, I think she had 2 walks. Does that sound right? Maybe 3. He'll check that out for us. But again, I'm talking about the defense behind her as well.
Yeah, this is the best defensive team I've had since we've been in Oakfield. I'm sure you saw Liv a couple games ago make a great play in center. She made another great one tonight. Ball that I think a lot of people have given up on. Alexis did a great job at third base, and just all across this diamond, we can play really good defense. So whether it's second base or whether it's right or left or wherever, we're confident we're going to make the play.
Excellent. Yeah, turn off number 5. That was that ad that's coming through as the echo. Thank you, Caleb. Yes, so I did talk to her about that. I actually saw 2 great plays. So talk to me a little bit about, that is not easy for her to read coming off of the bat, first of all, turning the hips in the right direction and running wide open.
We have a cone drill that the girls absolutely hate, but we set them in the outfield, and we will practice that as soon as we can get outside. It's a drop, step, and go, and to me, it's all about that first step. Liv isn't the fastest girl, and we haven't had the fastest center fielders, but that first, like you said, Jeff, that drop step and go get it, we practice that over and over, and she amazes me.
Yeah, she does have, I think she's got deceptive speed because she gets to those balls just like you talked about. And again, I thought your girls in the infield made some great decisions here defensively as well.
Yeah, you know that, was it the 3rd inning, Caleb, where they had scored a couple or had runners on. They scored the run. We cut that ball coming home and threw that player out at second base. We practice that over and over ad nauseum. And it only happens a couple times a year where we get to use it, and it's usually this time of the year. But they talked and they communicated through that, and I thought that was an underrated play of this game.
Absolutely. We even talked about that, Caleb, didn't we? Talk about that in the score box about What a play. Sacrifice the run, but get the out anyways. And I thought that was a great play. Offensively today, Coach, talk about your offense as well.
Well, I think we start out really well. Allie's home run was a big part of the game, the momentum going. As a coach, that's concerning, right? Because you get out ahead and sometimes you get complacent. And so we talked about the importance of taking each pitch as we move forward and having to put the ball into play hard. And we did that. Marissa hit another shot back up the center. Stella had the hardest hit ball of the night to center field. So, you got to hit the ball hard, and it has to find an open spot. It doesn't always happen that way, but just because we didn't score at the end of the game doesn't mean we didn't hit well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talked about that as well, that you guys were still hitting the ball, but it just happened to go right at people. And I thought you played really, really pretty disciplined at the plate today. Do you have strikeouts that Johnson Creek pitcher had, Caleb?
I see one.
Yeah, so
one.
I mean, that's a great approach at the plate.
We knew coming into the game she likes to force a fly ball, and we knew she wouldn't strike us out, so we had to look for balls we could get on top on. And if you notice early in the game, she tried to get that high pitch, and they weren't getting strikes, and we weren't chasing it, and that led us down a good path offensively.
Congratulations now, advancing to Belmont, but not playing against Belmont because they got beat as the number 1 seed over there. So talk to me about I don't know the other 2 schools that are on that side.
Well, it's Judah Albany and Barnabelle. Barnabelle has been here the last 2 or 3 years, and they have been nail biters. I was really excited. I was hoping we were going to see Belmont, but I know Judah Albany is a good team, and I know Barnabelle is annually a good team. So we'll have to be focused. It's a long drive to Belmont, and we will have to use our time wisely and come on the bus ready to go.
Yeah, this will be the first time you're going to be on the road in the WIAA playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah. So I know we're going to be covering you guys. So congratulations again on the huge victory here at home, winning 5-1. Advancing to the sectional final. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, Jeff. We appreciate you coming out.
Excellent. Thanks again, Coach. And we will see you on Thursday for that contest over at I'm just going to sneak it out of your pocket. There you go. Good job. That was head coach for the Lady Oaks, Rob Schaefer, again with the big victory. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus. Caleb, I'm going to, if you're going to give me an ad from 17 or 18, and then we're going to step aside. And we'll come
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. We're going to wrap things up here, and there's that silly echo again that happens every single time that I forget about that's there. So again, Caleb did a great job here covering for me. Let's see if we got that final line here for the Johnsonville. Yeah, I'm thinking about having a brat here. But the Johnson Creek Bluejays, their final line, they had 1 run on 7 hits, no errors, 8 people left on base. And you heard Caleb say that only 1 walk was earned in this contest. And I'm just double checking through here just to make sure that that's same thing here. That's all I see as well. I see 2 walks there. So good job here by the Lady Oaks pitching staff with Allie Lamanska and her dad, Coach Lamanska, making the calls on the defensive side. On the offensive side here, or for the winning side here for Oakfield, they had 5 runs on 10 hits. No errors in the defensive side, and left only 5 on. Allie Lamanska had 8 strikeouts for the Lady Oaks, and she had the big blow there. You heard Coach Rob Schaefer talk about it. You also heard Allie talk about it, that she hit that 2-run shot in the first inning. Marissa Kotke came around. She had a double to start things off. Ryan Vielbig had a 5-3 play. That forced Marissa Kotke over into third. Liv Robinson steps up, hits a double, drives in the run with Marissa Kotke, and then Stella Hoffman grounds out to the shortstop. Ali Lamanska is able to hit the big home run and score 2 more runs. And I think right there that set the tone for the Lady Oaks. We're going to also, hopefully we're going to be following them over to Belmont. As soon as we get the schedule for that, we'll let you know. A shout out over here, I was just looking at it. It was 17-0 here for the Oakfield boys over Fall River. We did not get a chance to get over there and get a camera shot at all, but 17-0, and I believe they're going to be playing tomorrow, and I'll have to talk to Nick Rush, but I believe that we're going to be making that game called tomorrow here for the boys who are going to be advancing to their regional final game tomorrow, so we'll see if we can jump on with that. And again, I want to give Caleb a huge shout-out and a thank you again for following us here. Let's go back and quickly check into the chat here. Babbler kicking, let's go Oaks. Grandma Sandy says, go Mighty Oaks. Love Laney, Grandma Sandy. Yep, Laney Shep. Just didn't have it today at the plate, but again, I thank you for jumping on there. And Suzanne Mokler is move them or move the camera. Yes, I'm so sorry that I didn't have that shifted over there. Caleb was able to make the adjustment eventually. But again, thank you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast here. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. This is Jeff Sauer here with Radio Plus, as well as Caleb Sauer here helping me on the call. I always enjoy the fact when I get to work with my son on calling these things. I love his input. He's got great knowledge of the game of baseball, and it's starting to come along a little bit more as with myself here for softball. We've been all over these Lady Oaks. We're going to be on with the boys as well. And looking forward to a great game coming up on Thursday. Don't know who that will be yet, but pay attention here to Radio Plus. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. Take care. God bless. And I can't wait to see you at a diamond.